David was walking through the city streets on a rainy day when he noticed a small, shivering dog huddled in a cardboard box under an awning. The dog looked scared, wet, and alone. David stopped and stared for a moment, feeling a tug at his heart. He slowly walked over and knelt beside the dog, watching its wary eyes as it looked up at him. He took a sandwich out of his bag and broke off a piece, offering it to the dog. The dog sniffed cautiously before gently taking the food from David's hand. Seeing the dog's fragile state, David removed his jacket and carefully wrapped it around the dog, giving it some warmth. The dog curled up, starting to relax as it felt protected. David gently stroked the dog's head, feeling the connection growing between them. He asked a nearby shopkeeper if they knew anything about the dog, but no one did. The rain kept pouring, and David knew he couldn't leave the dog there. He picked it up, holding it close as he carried it home, feeling the dog's small head resting on his shoulder. When they arrived at his apartment, David dried the dog off with a towel. The dog wagged its tail softly, feeling more at ease as David took care of it. David set up a little bed for the dog using some old blankets and pillows. The dog curled up immediately, finally feeling safe after so much time spent on the streets. The next morning, David took the dog to a vet. The vet checked the dog, saying it was malnourished but otherwise healthy. David felt relieved. After leaving the vet, David went to a pet store to buy food and a few toys. The dog wagged its tail at the sight of the toys, showing its playful side for the first time. Over the next few days, David and the dog bonded deeply. The dog started following him everywhere, wagging its tail, chasing balls, and growing stronger with each passing day. David could see the dog's health improving. Its fur became shinier, its eyes brighter, and it seemed more joyful with every moment they spent together. One day in the park, David watched the dog run around happily. He smiled, realizing just how much the little dog had changed his life in such a short time. The dog, now named Buddy, returned to David, tail wagging with excitement. They sat on a bench together, content and peaceful in each other's company. David looked down at Buddy, knowing he didn't just save a homeless dog, he found a loyal companion and friend for life. Buddy curled up by his feet, happy and finally home.